Hey, how you want to retire, Tank? Why you think about retiring?
For what? Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it got to be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and
You never know what can happen in the ring. Anything can happen. You can get hit with a punch that may not seem like it hurt, and next thing you know, you got blood bleeding on the brain.
So you heard it there first from Terrence Bud Crawford. In boxing, taking these shots to the head, to the body, it's all trauma. It's all traumatic experiences. Physically, no man was created to get hit. You build your body up as much as you can so you're able to take those punches, heal and recover from those punches. But your brain, your kidneys, your liver, none of these organs were created to be hit at all. So Tank Davis is not Superman. Shakur Stevenson is an extremely accurate puncher. Of course, he doesn't have electric, shut your lights out power. We know that. But if he starts to get off on somebody, round after round, he throws pretty much the same shot. So if he's placing the same shots at Tank's head or at anyone's head, but since we're talking about Tank, we're going to use Tank as an example. We know that Tank is a guy who has good defense, but Tank has moments where he'll allow himself to be hit. He will allow himself to be hit in order to land a big shot. So we know that he's going to get hit with a lot of straight shots against Shakur, even if he gets the knockout. With that being said, those shots could lead to serious injury. So not only can Shakur hurt Tank, he could potentially kill Tank. And I'm not saying this, wishing it or nothing like that. I'm just saying people need to be more realistic when analyzing the sport of boxing. This is a gladiator sport, a very dangerous sport, and anybody can get got. None of these men are Superman. And in athletics, you don't really get better with time. You only get worse. Tank just turned 30. He's a fighter that relies heavily on his athleticism because he has short arms. Now, he does stay in tip-top shape, but we don't know when he's going to fight Shakur. By the time he fights Shakur, he could be 33 or 34 years old, man. Shakur is going to be just entering his prime, and Tank is going to be at the end of his prime. So, yeah, Shakur can land clean, slick shots on him and hurt him. Can Shakur score a knockdown on Tank Davis? I don't know. I don't think so because Tank has some of the greatest punch resistance out of any fighter fighting today. And I've said that for years now. But if we're being real, just like Tank has the ability to knock Shakur out, Shakur has the ability to put Tank 6 feet under just by constantly hitting him with clean, accurate punches. Shakur has one of the highest plus minus in all of boxing. What does that mean? That means he hits his opponents accurately, cleanly, while also making them miss. So basically, he has some of the best offense and defense in tandem together out of every fighter in the sport of boxing. And you got people out here saying that Shakur can't hurt Tank Davis. That doesn't make sense, man. Tank has been hurt before. He can be hurt again. Shakur has been hurt before. He can be hurt again. We're talking about human beings. We're talking about men, not machines, not Terminators, not robots, not ghosts, not mutants, not immortals. We're talking about mortal men. Now, will Shakur hurt Tank? That's another question. Will Shakur hurt Tank? The only way that Shakur is really going to be able to stick it to Tank, and I think this goes for anybody fighting Tank, you have to meet him in the center of the ring multiple times throughout the fight. Because Tank is going to step to you. When he steps to you, what are you going to do? Shakur doesn't have Bud Crawford 75-inch reach. See, when Errol stepped to Bud, Errol didn't prepare for that 75-inch octopus reach. Shakur doesn't have that. His arms may be an inch or two longer than Tank's, but he doesn't have that much of an advantage. So it's going to be moments where Shakur has to step to that man with his guard up and be willing to trade or be willing to absorb those shots. And in those exchanges, you got to really make them count. You got to try to make Tank miss. You got to counter him. Tank throws a lot of wide looping hooks when he's trying to get guys out of there. That's a perfect opportunity to try to counter him. Punch while he's punching and land a big one. But I still don't think that would knock Tank out, even though it will hurt him, it will buzz him. I don't think it will even knock him down. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I just wanted to set the record straight. Not only could Shakur hurt Tank, but he could potentially kill Tank.